Hi, good day everyone. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, Salvitrader. I've been inactive because I took a break. I had a vacation, a little vacation, and that's why I didn't post any forecast. But I'm back and let's get started. So this is the first one for this week, dollar yen. On the weekly, we have two levels of demand. We have this fresh level, and we also have this fresh level that looks much better to me because we have a strong imbalance here, and they will be defending their positions right at the level. So we have two opportunities to get long, but let's try the first one. I think the price could work here. Let's go to the daily. And this is what we have on the daily. We have this fresh level. You might see this is not a fresh level. You might say, I'm sorry, this is not a fresh level, because if we go to the left, we have another imbalance, and yeah, you are right. However, if we place a line, you will see this level was removed. Well, this level, this impulse removed these two levels, so this created a new level, and it was pretty much in a stop hunt. So this is a new level to me. On the daily, price is dropping very fast and strong, so I'm sure I know that this level can be removed, but that's why we will be adding confirmations, and I highly recommend you to add confirmations, at least for now. Don't buy or don't sell just because we are in a fresh level or an original level. Right now you should be adding confirmations because of market behavior, all right? And this coronavirus is driving the market so crazy. So on the daily we have a fresh level as well. But if we go to the 4-hour time frame and see if we can get an entry, we still have nothing. All right, and that's where we're going to add our confirmation. First type of confirmation, at least I add is, for example, we have a trend line here. If this trend line is removed, so that means that there is a buying pressure here. Okay, buyers are stepping in there, and that can give me a good confirmation that the price or the level might work. So you can buy at the retest of the level on the 4-hour time frame. Another confirmation is pretty much the same thing, but it's a reversal pattern, double bottom reversal pattern. You can wait for the price to retrace to the neck and place your buy there. All right, so you can get a safer entry. I'm not sure what type of confirmations you guys use. If you use EMAs, if you use SMAs, or if you use Fibonacci tool, any type of confirmation you use, I will highly recommend you to use it, at least for now. So right now we have no confirmation. This looked like just a simple pause, and then price can continue dropping. But if the price starts doing something like this, for example, then it will catch my attention. Why? Because we will have a range, an accumulation phase, so we can buy if the level, if this resistance of the range is tested, we can buy there, or we can buy here. All right, that's why I will be I will keep an eye on this pair, because I think we have very good opportunities to get long. And if this level does not work, then I'm sure this one below is going to work amazing, because see this huge imbalance. But for now, let's try this one. If we have confirmations, then we will trade it. If not, just disregard it and wait for the other level. That's the first analysis. I have another one. All right, we also have dollar Swiss. We have a very strong weekly level here. All right, weekly demand zone. It has been touched already. We have 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be tested for the 4th time. But this is still a good level, and we can still get some reactions to the upside. I pretty much focus on intraday and intra-week entries. So for this week, see how price is dropping. It's pretty much the same chart as the USD yen, and yeah, we can expect the price to at least go, get here to the level. All right, on the daily, we do have a good level as well. All right, we have a good level here that has not been touched on the daily. So we have a fresh daily level inside a test weekly level. So that's why I think we can get good reactions to the upside, at least to this resistance level. That will be my first TP. But we will also do the exact same thing. See how price is dropping. All right, don't even think to place a buy here just because it's a level. Don't do that, because price is dropping so strong. I know sometimes levels work like price bounces like if it's a wall, but in this case we should be more careful. And we will also do the exact same thing. Once price gets here, we want to see something. Oh, what's that? Oh. Once price gets here, we want to see something like this. We want to see something like this. We want to see something like this. All right. We want to see some sort of a structure. We need to wait for the price action, for the price action to tell us where they are going. If we have buying pressure here, so we would like to see higher highs, higher lows on the lower time frame, on the 1 hour time frame. We would like to see something like this, so then we can start buying. I don't think price will go here, will reach this supply levels. I don't think so, to be honest with you, but we don't know. All right, so that's why I place my TP here. My first TP will be this resistance level. It's pretty much the same thing as the dollar yen, but we need to wait for the price. We need to wait for price action, convincing price action to get long. Let's see another one. Next one is EURUSD. What we see on EURUSD is that, well, they first fill the gap. You see, these are the best, these are the best ones, like in the ranking of levels. This is number 1 when we have gap levels. All right, and this was a gap level of demand, fresh gap level of demand. So of course we were supposed to have this reaction to the upside, and actually I took profit, but my TP was probably here, I guess. Yeah, that was my TP, because euro fundamentally is not doing that good, so I was not expecting this huge rally, to be honest with you. I just took some profits here, but yeah, as you see, price is going up so hard and so fast, but still fundamentally euro is not doing good. On the weekly, what we have is this. We have this weekly level of supply. It's not fresh because on the daily we have a tested zone. All right, we have a tested zone. See here. See the price drop from this level. This level was removed. Then price goes back, touch the daily trend line, and then boom. I was actually trying to get short here. I actually got short here, and the price was, well, the price touched my stop loss. And the reason why, because after my stop loss was hit, I started this trade, this chart, and I see something, and it was my completely fault that I didn't realize this thing. We have a daily trend line right at the pip. All right, we have a daily trend line here, 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 and this is also a resistance, accurate resistance level. And this is what happened when we have accurate levels of resistance and accurate levels of, you know, trend lines. Everyone is seeing those levels. So I sold here, but everyone was trying to get short here. All right, because there was a trend line and some other traders were looking at this resistance level to get short. All right, so what this is telling me is that there was so much liquidity here around those levels. All right, people that were shorting the trend line, they had their, you know, their stop losses maybe like that, and people that were shorting the resistance level had their stop losses like that. So there was so much liquidity, and that's why we have this strong candle removing those stop losses. But now we have a supply level here. We have a weekly and daily supply level, and this can also be a institutional take profit level. They can close, you know, they can close all the positions they bought here. If we have it, so then we can get short. All right, we can get short because in the end and in the long term, in the very long term, I think the euros will actually hit historic lows, these ones. So I think this is just a retracement, a very good retracement. See this compression the euro we're having pretty much last year and the beginning of this year. So that's the reason why I think this weekly level could also work. So that's the analysis, but also we will apply the same concepts. If you see, it already touched the proximal line. But I think that during the week price will make a retracement, or it will go deeper on the zone. Probably will do something like this and then maybe drops. So your confirmation, once again, I don't know, trend line. If you use EMAs, if I'm not sure if one EMA, you know, crosses the other one. I'm not sure what type of confirmations you guys use, but please add confirmations to the trades before taking the trades. So that's the analysis for Euro USD. One more. Aussie dollar. This is what we have on the Aussie dollar. We have a swap zone. All right, we have a swap zone. If you don't know what that is, please Google it. You will find more information of swap zones. And well, this was basically a demand level, and it looked to me more like a support level, and it ended up breaking it. All right, it ended up breaking it. It broke through the level, and we have this huge, you know, drop, this huge imbalance here. So swap zones are basically the same, follows the same philosophy as support and resistance. When you have a support, if the support is broken, so that will become your resistance. So it's pretty much the same thing for supply and demand. If this was a demand level, all right, and it was broken, it was removed, so now it becomes your supply level, and that's what we have here. This is a weekly fresh level of supply, weekly fresh level as well. It is a daily level. All right, we have a daily level right there. And if we go to lower time frame, we will have something that retail traders really like, which is confluences. All right, they look for confluence. If we have a Fibonacci from this level to this level, this might be, well, let's do that. We will add our Fibonacci tool. Where's the Fibonacci? I'm not sure where the Fibonacci tool is, I think. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. Alright, so if we use our Fibonacci tool, let's add the magic numbers. 78 and 61. Those are pretty much the numbers they try to get short, or they try to get entries. So we have the 61.8 Fibonacci already touched, and this is giving them confluences, and we have some confirmations for them to get short, but now they might be in panic. So we also have another level here, the 78, and it's near this resistance level. So everyone will be seeing that zone, everyone will be seeing that level to get short. If they are seeing the same thing, they will try to get short from here. So that means that they will place their stop losses right in the supply level. Let's remove the Fibonacci. We don't need this shit. Okay, so they will place their stop losses here, right at the supply zone. So I'm expecting a strong bullish candle inside this weekly supply zone, and then drops. That's what I'm expecting here. Okay, because I'm sure that there might be some traders trying to get short, because there is a structure of lower lows, lower highs, and all that, and this is a very nice confluence for them to get short, for retail methods to get short here. All right, so that's what I think. Stop loss will always be a few pips above the level, and if you wait for the price to touch the extreme of the zone, so that will be much better. Okay, so add confirmations as well. Let's wait for confirmations in order to get short, and then place your entry. That's the analysis for Aussie dollar. Let's check one more. Okay, EURCAD is pretty much the same analysis of EURUSD. On the weekly, we have the supply zone here, all right, and we are expecting that level to be tested again. We have that level there. On the daily, we have this very accurate resistance level. So I know that support and resistance traders are getting short here, because this is a resistance level. On the lower time frame, I think we have the confirmation they are expecting, which is a pin bar in the resistance. So this might tell support and resistance traders to get short, and this is telling them that the resistance is going to work. However, that's not what I see. I see liquidity. That's why I placed this tool there, the short position tool. I see liquidity to the upside. All right, so I'm expecting more bullishness here. Price will continue going up, and probably here we can expect to drop. We just need to wait for good confirmations at the level. And think about it, if we have support and resistance traders, and we're not sure if any other method is also telling them to sell here, we will have tons of stop losses right at the level, tons of stop losses right here. So this is liquidity, and this is basically easy money to the banks. So that's the analysis for EURCAD. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much the same thing of EURUSD. We just need to wait for our levels. All right, I like to sometimes resistance levels work, support levels work, and I miss the entries, but I like to stick to the strategy, and I like to sell at supply levels and buy at demand zones. That's how I trade, and that's the analysis for EURCAD. Let's see one more. Okay, we also have NZDJPY. on NZDJPY we have a demand level here. Let's check to the left if we have another one. I don't think we have another one. No, the price, the price shoot up from this level. So this is a new level. I like it. If you place a weekly trend line, you will see that this was removed right here. If we also place a trend line on the daily, we'll get the same thing. All right. Or if you were seeing something like this, we'll have to confirm. We have the confirmation already we need. All right, so this is telling me that there is buying pressure here. There is buyers right at the level. That's why this trend line was removed. So we have some interesting things here that I like. First, we have this candle, this engulfing candle. Looks pretty weird, but it's right at the level. I like this candle because it's telling me that there is buying pressure here. All right, and that's what we need. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have. 4-hour time frame. Okay, now this looks like a range, all right, like a consolidation. We have this level. So we are seeing something like this, and that's basically what we need. That's basically what we need. Now we just need to wait. Because right now this is not telling me anything. It's just telling me that they might be accumulating buy orders, buy positions here. So you can wait for this one to be tested, or if we have a range here, you can wait for your 61.8 Fibonacci tool if you use it, probably something like this, and then boom. Because they know how we trade. They know that we might be seeing this consolidation, and that we trade we trade breakouts as well. And they know that if we place our buy here, their stop losses are here below, and that's why we have like a strong week, and then price goes in our direction. So, but that's why we need to be really careful with our entries. And this is the entry for NZDJPY. I do like it, and my TP will also be this resistance level here. Okay, that's my TP on this one. That resistance level, we have a gap there, and that's something I like because we have a gap, and if this price goes up, I'm sure they will try to fill the gap. So but that's gonna be for a very long time, and I can't hold my trades for that long. I wish I could, but I can't. And that's the analysis for NZDJPY. And the very last one I have for this week is GBPCHF. First, we have a weekly level there, but it looks better on the daily. Let's see. That's what we have on the daily, a very strong demand level. See this departure here, very strong. And another thing that I like is that we need to also score our levels and evaluate our levels. And I like how the price returns here. It spent a lot of time up there. It didn't retrace immediately. Sometimes we have levels like this, and then price boom gets back very fast. But when we have a level like this, where the price went up and it retraced very slow, that has a higher probability of profit. All right, and this is a fresh daily level. This is a very strong demand, and that's pretty much what we need. This is a textbook level, and I do like it. Now if we go to the 4-hour time frame, this looks like a reversal pattern here. So this might work for this week. This might work, this could work, and my TP will be this resistance level, TP1, and you know, this is your TP2. A lot of pips there. But yeah, let's see if we have another confirmation. Oh yeah, we do. Oh, we have a broken trend line right there on the 4-hour time frame. So this is telling me there is buying pressure at the level. And on the 1-hour time frame, if you want to wait, if you want to have more confirmation, then you can wait for this. Let me switch use a different color. So you can expect your entry. You can wait for your entry. You know, if this does not convince you, then you can wait for this and buy here. That will be your entry if you want more confirmation. All right, so that's the analysis for this week, guys. That's all I have for this week. And if you like the content, you can subscribe, share, and like this video. I post weekly forecasts. I trade supply and demand, and I recommend you to follow me on Twitter, because here I post more content and more analysis and more signals and things like that. So that's the analysis for this week, guys. I hope you enjoy and learn, and yeah, that's all I have for today. I wish you many peeps, and have a good one. Have a good week, guys. Bye bye.